today I wanted to show you a shell that I've been working on. Um, I started it around the time we started hearing about the For Rent Pack, and I originally was going to go through and actually put furniture in these, put stuff in all this. And as I finished the buildings, I went, this would be a fun little shell. So, okay, a big shell. But so I decided to go ahead and upload it to the gallery as a shell and let you guys play around with it a little bit. So the big thing with this, as you can see, is I didn't do a lot of landscaping. I threw in a few trees. I kind of left that up to you. However, if you guys do want me to upload a version with more landscaping already done, let me know. I'm still feeling out what you guys want. So definitely give me feedback. I'm all for feedback. But first, let me kind of walk you through this build. So I'm going to start downstairs. As you can see, I did put some store areas in, or community spaces in, is how this will end up working. You can make these into more apartments, or you can leave them as community spaces. Now, that being said, remember I said I was planning on putting stuff in here. So I do have thoughts as to what goes into each area, and that's kind of how I designed a couple of these. But I'm not going to tell you what my thoughts were. I am going to slowly start working on building this up and out as a finished build. That'll be coming later, maybe after Christmas. I'll get that up. It's going to be something I take my time on, because I'm also going to do all the landscaping around. But let me kind of show you what I did here. These walls up a little bit. So we have this kind of nice, more modernish looking, but at the same time, they kind of look like they've been here for a while, buildings. And my thought with that was somebody went through, developer, upgraded the downstairs for a shopping center, and then, the upstairs are all rentable apartments. That would be these two buildings here. Now, this building, in my mind, is an old factory. So it was redone to have different studio apartments in here. And, this nice long hallway, luckily tons of fun windows. We're going to say this was a factory that wanted a lot of light, but didn't want to pay the electric bill. So they put in lots of windows. Because if you historically know how factories were, old ones anyway, they and even now, they don't have many windows. So that's my storyline, okay? And then downstairs in this one, just two open, empty spaces that you can kind of do whatever you would like with. I also left this nice little courtyard area where you can put, again, whatever. And then a couple little side areas too. So, maybe you want a community garden or a pool or a playground. Now I will say, you do have, if you put it on this lot, you do have this nice little thing here. And I did debate on throwing a playground here already in the build, but I was trying to keep this base game, so yeah, I didn't do that because there's monkey bars in the base game. That's it. So anyway, I kind of took you upstairs in that second building. I'll take you upstairs in this one now, and then these are two maybe a little bit nicer apartments. This one's supposed to be the really nice apartment. So I kind of designed it 3 bedrooms. I didn't put flooring or any of that in. So you can make it whatever you want. If you want to make it a really crappy apartment, have at it. And same with this one, kind of a cheaper 2 bedroom. Little lobby area. So the only thing with this is you may have like random Sims coming up here because that'll have to be like a community space too. And then this one here, I made it a 1-bedroom apartment upstairs. And then I figured maybe downstairs for gameplay might be fun to have, like I've done the Home Chef Hustle pack as a townhome build. If you haven't checked that out, I'll link to it here in the video. But I was thinking maybe something like that. You could put in something the sim could run on their own, maybe an art studio, something kind of fun that could be a community space. Or like I said, if you do like the Home Chef Hustle kit, if you have that, you can make that part of this apartment and run it that way, because that's how I ran the one in the townhomes I built. So yeah, this is kind of a short video this week, but I really did have some fun building this. It's not really detailed. I didn't want it to be extremely detailed, but I still think it has that look of kind of maybe like downtown warehouse area. That's kind of the vibe I was going for, but nothing too crazy. But I think it turned out really cute, being that I wanted it to be very more like shop fronts style. So anyway, if you download the build and decorate this up, I'd love to see it. There is a hashtag I'm using. I'll post that down below in the description. And use that to kind of tag it, and I'll be looking for those probably in the next week or two, just to see what you guys did. And I'll pick a few to maybe showcase on the channel eventually too. All right, guys, I do hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you really enjoyed this short little video and, decorating with this shell. All right, you guys have a good day. Bye.